All right, let's dive into the 5 a.m. Club.
Sounds good.
This book by Robin Sharma, it's all about, maxing out your potential. And he's got this a kind of unique approach, right? Waking up at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
unlocks this victory hour.
Right.
And he says that's the key to personal growth.
I mean, I know.
I can already hear some of you out there thinking 5 a.m., no way.
Yeah.
But even if you're not, like, planning to join the 5 a.m. club anytime soon,
Right.
stick with us.
Definitely.
Because this book, it's got some really cool ideas
It really does.
about productivity, forming good habits,
Yeah.
and honestly, just creating a life that you actually enjoy.
Yeah, it's not just about waking up early. It's
Yeah.
more like a whole philosophy.
Okay, so tell me more about this victory hour.
Okay, so picture this, right? It's early morning.
Okay.
The world's still asleep. No emails.
Yeah.
No phone calls.
Peace and quiet.
Exactly. No demands on your attention.
That sounds nice.
It's like this pristine time where you can just focus on yourself.
Okay.
Your goals, you know?
Yeah.
Sharma argues that using this hour consistently can lead to big improvements.
In every area.
Yeah, in your whole life.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
So how does this victory hour actually work?
Well, he lays out a plan.
Does he?
Yeah, he calls it the 20-20-20 formula.
20-20-20.
It's designed to help you grow.
Okay.
Physically, mentally, and intellectually.
Intense.
It is.
Break it down for me.
Okay, so each 20-minute chunk has a different focus. The first 20 minutes is movement.
Movement.
Intense exercise, get your blood pumping,
Okay.
get your brain firing on all cylinders.
So working out.
Yeah, but it's not just about physical fitness.
Okay.
It's about getting your mind ready.
To focus.
Yeah, for focus and creativity.
Interesting.
Studies show that exercise actually helps your brain work better.
So it's like a jump start for your body and your mind.
Exactly, all before most people are even awake.
I like it.
Haha.
Yeah. What's the next 20 minutes?
That's for reflection.
Reflection.
This is where mindfulness comes in.
Gotcha.
Things like meditation, journaling, quiet contemplation, anything that helps you get centered and into yourself.
It's about building mental clarity
Okay.
and emotional resilience, which, let's be real,
Yeah,
we all need to deal with life's ups and downs.
that's true.
Yeah.
I like that part, taking some time for yourself
Yeah.
before the day gets crazy.
Absolutely.
It's like putting on your own oxygen mask first, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so we've got move, we've got reflect. What about the last 20?
This one is for growth.
Growth.
It's all about learning
Oh, okay.
and expanding your knowledge.
Gotcha.
Read, listen to a podcast,
Okay.
take a course, anything.
Yeah.
The goal is to keep your mind engaged.
And feed your intellect.
Keep learning.
Okay, so in 1 hour,
Yeah.
you're working on your body, your mind.
And adding to your skills.
That's the idea.
That's a lot.
It is.
But let's be real. Who's actually waking up at 5 a.m. to do all this?
Well, Sharma gets that 5 a.m. might not be for everyone. It's
Right.
more about the principles, finding those pockets of time
Yeah.
and dedicating them to your own growth.
So it's less about the time on the clock
Exactly.
and more about being consistent and dedicated
Exactly.
to those 3 areas. Move, reflect, grow.
That's it.
Okay, so he's not just saying, hey, wake up at 5 and good luck.
No.
There's more to it.
Definitely.
I read something about a habit installation process. What's that all about?
So he gives you a specific process
Okay.
to make the 5 a.m. routine stick.
Does he?
Yeah, it's 66 days,
66 days.
which aligns with a lot of the research
Oh, okay.
on how long it takes to actually form a new habit.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Tell me about this process.
Okay, the first 22 days,
Okay.
those are all about what he calls destruction.
Destruction.
Yeah, it's where you break those old patterns.
Okay.
Those comfy but maybe not so great habits
Yeah.
that are holding you back.
Gotcha.
This is the toughest part.
It sounds like it.
It requires a lot of willpower to push through the initial resistance.
So you're intentionally like breaking your autopilot
Yeah, exactly.
and forcing yourself to make a change.
That's the idea.
Okay, and then what?
Then you move on to the installation phase.
Installation.
From days 23 to 44.
Okay.
This is where repetition is key.
Okay.
You're basically rewiring your brain
Wow.
to accept the 5 a.m. routine as normal.
Gotcha.
It's like building a new pathway in your brain.
So the more you practice, the stronger it gets.
Exactly.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the final phase?
The last part, days 45 to 66, that's integration.
Integration.
This is where it all comes together.
Okay.
The new habit becomes second nature.
Okay.
You don't have to force it anymore.
It just is.
Yeah, it just becomes part of your life.
That's amazing.
It is. It's a great feeling.
Waking up at 5 a.m., feeling energized and ready to go.
That's the goal.
I like it.
Yeah.
But honestly, the thing that really caught my eye in the book was this idea of 2 morning peaks.
Oh, interesting.
And tell me more about that.
Yeah, so Sharma says our brains actually have 2 peak performance times in the morning.
So not just one long morning productivity stretch.
Yes, there's a dip in the middle.
Interesting. So there's a strategy to it.
Exactly. By understanding your personal peaks,
Okay.
which he says are usually early and mid-morning,
Okay.
you can schedule your toughest tasks for those times.
To be more focused.
Exactly. And you can do easier stuff.
Like what?
Emails.
Yeah.
During the dip between...
That's a game changer.
It is.
Because who hasn't felt that mid-morning slump, you know?
Oh, totally.
And just push through it.
We've all been there.
But knowing your brain has these natural peaks and dips, it makes you rethink your whole approach.
Absolutely.
How you work.
It's about working with your brain.
Yeah.
Not against it.
Okay, that leads me to another concept he talks about.
Yeah.
The 4 interior empires.
Yes.
What's that all about?
So this is about going beyond just external success.
Okay.
It's about creating balance and strength.
Within yourself.
Yeah, within these 4 key areas.
Which are?
Mindset, heart set, health set, and soul set.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Tell me more about these empires.
Okay, mindset is all about your thoughts,
Go.
beliefs, and attitudes.
So like having a positive outlook.
Yeah, focusing on solutions.
Instead of problems.
Exactly, and embracing challenges as opportunities to learn.
So it's not just what you do.
Right.
But how you think about it.
It's your perspective.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it shapes your reality.
Our thoughts really do have a huge impact.
They really do.
On everything.
On how we feel.
Yeah.
How we behave.
And what we achieve.
Exactly.
Okay, what about heart set?
Heart set is all about your emotions.
Emotions?
Your passions and your values.
Okay.
It's about connecting with what truly matters to you.
What brings you joy?
Yeah, what brings you fulfillment. Living with intention and aligning your actions with your deepest desires.
So your head and heart are working together towards the same goal.
I like that, yeah.
All right, what about health set? That one seems straightforward.
Yeah, it is on the surface.
Okay.
It's about taking care of your body.
Right.
Exercise, good food, sleep.
The basics.
But Sharma goes deeper than that.
Does he?
He says it's about listening to your body.
Okay.
And honoring what it needs.
So it's not about following some strict plan.
Right.
It's about finding what works for you.
Exactly. Create a lifestyle that supports your health.
Because our physical health is the foundation.
Exactly. If you don't have that, you can't do anything else.
Okay. And finally, we have soul set.
Yes.
That one feels a little mysterious.
Yeah. It's definitely the most esoteric of the 4.
What's it about?
It's about connecting with your deepest self.
Okay.
Your purpose, your values, your sense of meaning.
Yeah.
And how you contribute to the world.
Okay.
It's about living a life that feels authentic.
So it's like feeling like you're on the right path.
Exactly. Living in line with your true self.
I like it.
Yeah.
So there's this big theme here.
Definitely.
Sharma's saying that success isn't just about achievements.
Yeah.
It's about this inner harmony and balance.
Absolutely. It's about the whole person.
I like it.
Yeah.
This is a lot to unpack.
It is.
And I feel like we've only just scratched the surface.
Oh, yeah. There's so much more to explore.
Well, that's perfect. Because we're not done yet.
Right.
Join us for part 2.
Definitely.
Where we'll delve even deeper.
Sounds good.
Into the 5 a.m. club.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
And uncover even more strategies for unlocking your potential.
It's going to be great.
See you then.
See you then.
Welcome back to our deep dive into the 5 a.m. club.
We've already covered some pretty interesting stuff.
Yeah, it's funny. When I first heard about this book, I thought it was just like another productivity hack.
You're right.
But it's so much deeper than that.
Yeah, it really is.
It's like a whole philosophy for life.
I totally agree.
Yeah, it's not just about, getting more work done.
No.
It's about designing a life you love.
Exactly. One that's aligned with your values.
Your goals.
Your purpose.
That whole thing.
Yeah, your whole self.
And Sharma really seems to think that a good morning routine is key.
Oh, absolutely.
Setting the tone for your day.
That's the idea.
Starting with intention.
Yeah, being proactive.
Instead of reactive.
That's powerful.
I've noticed a difference in my own life when I have a routine.
Me too.
Versus just, winging it.
It makes a huge difference.
But I'm curious, what are some specific ways to design a 5 a.m. routine?
besides the 20-20-20 formula.
Yeah, like, are there any other tips he gives?
Well, he emphasizes that it's personal. There's no one right way to do it.
Right, we're all different.
Exactly.
So what does he say?
He says to start with a clear intention.
Okay.
Ask yourself what you want to achieve during that victory hour.
So it's like having a why behind the what.
Exactly. If you know your purpose, you're more likely to stick with it.
That makes sense.
Yeah. What else? He also says to break it down into smaller chunks.
Like with the 20-20-20 formula?
Exactly.
Makes it less overwhelming.
Right. Start small.
Yeah.
Build up gradually.
Create sustainable habits.
That's the key.
And don't be too hard on yourself.
Oh, that's so important.
Yeah, it's not about perfection.
No, it's about progress.
Showing up consistently.
Even when you don't feel like it.
But what about those of us who are, night owls?
Yes.
Is the 5 a.m. club just a dream for us?
Well, he does acknowledge that.
Some people aren't morning people.
Right. He even talks about chronotypes.
Chronotypes.
It's the idea that people have different natural sleep-wake cycles.
Like morning people and night owls.
Exactly.
So what does he say for the night owls?
He says they can still benefit.
From the book's ideas.
Yeah, maybe just shift the timing a bit.
Okay, so maybe not 5 a.m.
Right, maybe 6 or 7.
But still create a routine that works for you.
Exactly. It's about finding what fits your individual needs.
Adapt the principles, not the exact schedule.
That's a good way to put it.
As long as you're dedicating time to those 3 key areas.
Move, reflect, and grow.
That's what matters.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's go back to the 4 interior empires for a minute.
That's good.
I'm really fascinated by this idea.
It's a great framework.
For understanding ourselves.
Yeah. And how we can create a fulfilling life.
Let's start with mindset.
Okay.
What exactly does that mean?
Mindset is about your thoughts, beliefs, attitudes.
Okay.
Cultivating a positive and growth-oriented mindset.
So, looking for possibilities.
Yeah, not limitations.
Embracing challenges as opportunities.
Exactly.
It's how we approach life.
Right, our perspective.
Like choosing to see the glass half full.
Even when things are tough.
And Sharma believes this shapes our reality.
He does. He has this great quote.
Oh.
Your beliefs become your thoughts. Your thoughts become your words. Your words become your actions. Your actions become your habits. Your habits become your values. Your values become your destiny.
Wow, that's powerful.
It is.
It's about being mindful of what we're thinking.
And choosing beliefs that support us.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
What about heart set?
Heart set is about connecting with your emotions.
Okay.
Passions, values.
Things that matter most.
Exactly. Living with intention. Aligning your actions with your desires.
So it's not just about thinking your way to success.
Right.
It's about feeling it, too.
Following your heart.
And doing work that's meaningful.
That resonates with you.
Yeah, aligned with your values.
And Sharma talks about gratitude.
Oh, yeah.
Focusing on what you're thankful for.
It can shift your whole perspective.
It really can.
Okay, what about health set?
This one is about taking care of your physical well-being.
Right, the basics.
Exercise, nutrition, sleep.
But he goes deeper.
He does.
What does he say?
He emphasizes listening to your body.
Okay.
Honoring your needs.
Not just following some strict plan.
Right, it's about what works for you.
Creating a lifestyle that supports your health.
And gives you the energy to pursue your dreams.
Because our physical health is so important.
It's the foundation for everything else.
Okay, and lastly, soul set.
This one is the most,
mysterious.
I was going to say esoteric.
Yeah, that too.
It's about connecting with your deepest self.
Okay.
Your purpose, your values, that sense of meaning.
Right.
And how you contribute to the world.
So it's about feeling like you're on the right path?
Exactly. Living in alignment with your true self.
Cultivating practices that nourish your soul.
Meditation, spending time in nature.
Creative pursuit.
Whatever brings you joy.
This concept of the 4 interior empires is really powerful.
It is.
It expands the definition of success.
Beyond just achievement.
It's about inner harmony and balance.
Absolutely, the whole person.
And that resonates with me.
Me too. It's a message that applies to everyone.
Whether you're in the 5 a.m. club or not.
Exactly.
This has been a really insightful conversation.
It has.
And I feel like we're just scratching the surface.
Oh, there's so much more.
Well, that's perfect because we have one more part to go.
Awesome.
Join us for part 3.
I'm excited.
We'll dive even deeper.
Sounds good.
Into the transformative wisdom of the 5 a.m. club.
Can't wait.
Until then, keep those minds curious.
And those ambitions soaring.
See you soon.
See you then.
As we wrap up our deep dive into the 5 a.m. club, I'm realizing how much this book has made me rethink
my
whole approach to success and productivity.
It's interesting, isn't it?
It-
How he brings together
Yeah.
all these different ideas,
Like what?
you know, ancient wisdom, science,
Mm-hmm.
practical strategies,
Yeah.
all in this like really engaging story.
It's true. It's not just a dry self-help book.
No, not at all.
And one thing that keeps coming up for me
Oh, yeah.
is this idea of personal mastery.
Right.
It's not just about, like, checking things off your to-do list.
It's deeper than that.
It is. It's about
Yeah.
becoming more self-aware, more disciplined.
Having a purpose.
Yeah, like becoming the best version of yourself.
Exactly.
Not just for you,
Yeah.
but for the impact you have on the world.
It's an inside-out game.
I like that. Inside out.
Yeah.
So it starts with,
It starts with cultivating those 4 interior empires.
right, mindset, heart set,
Health set, soul set.
and then letting that inner strength kind of radiate outwards.
Into everything you do.
But I think a lot of people struggle with the how.
The how of personal mastery.
Yeah, it can feel overwhelming.
It can...
Where do you even begin?
Right.
What are some things people can start doing right away?
Even if they're not, like, ready for the 5 a.m. wake up.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, one of the most powerful tools in the book
Okay.
is the habit installation process.
Right. We talked about that.
It's a step-by-step framework
Mm-hmm.
for creating lasting change.
In any area of your life.
And it's not about willpower
Okay.
or forcing yourself.
Yeah.
It's about understanding how habits work.
And using that to your advantage.
Exactly.
Wait, remind me again.
Yeah.
What are the 3 phases?
So first, you have destruction.
Distraction.
The first 22 days,
Okay.
this is where you break those old patterns.
The ones that are holding you back.
Right, even if they're comfortable.
It's like clearing out the clutter.
Yeah, making space for something new.
Okay. Then what?
Then you move into installation.
Installation.
Days 23 to 44.
Okay.
Repetition is key here.
Gotcha.
You're rewiring your brain.
To make the new behavior normal.
Exactly, like building a new pathway.
And the more you do it,
Yeah,
the stronger it gets.
more automatic.
Okay. And then the last phase.
The last one is integration.
Integration.
Days 45 to 66.
Okay.
This is where the magic happens.
What happens?
The new habit becomes second nature.
You don't even have to think about it.
It's just part of your life.
Effortless.
Exactly.
That's what we all want.
Right.
But, I still have to be honest.
What's up?
That 5 a.m. wake up,
Yeah,
it's still a little intimidating.
I get it.
I'm not sure I'm ready to be in the club just yet.
Uh-huh. That's okay.
So what would you say to
Yeah.
someone who likes the book's ideas,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe not the 5 a.m. part?
Well, I think the great thing about this book
Yeah.
is that it's not a one-size-fits-all thing.
Okay.
It's more like a buffet
A buffet.
of ideas and strategies.
I like that.
You can pick and choose
Okay.
what works for you.
So even if you don't wake up at 5,
Right.
you can still benefit.
Absolutely.
It's about being intentional with your time,
Mm-hmm.
creating a routine that supports your goals,
Your values.
and cultivating those 4 interior empires. As we've been talking, I've been
Like,
thinking
what about...
how much this aligns with research
Oh, yeah.
on positive psychology
Uh-huh.
and habits.
It's fascinating.
It is. It's like he's taken all this evidence-based stuff
Yeah.
and put it into a
It
story
makes it so much more engaging.
than just, reading a textbook.
Definitely.
And that's what makes this book so compelling.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just self-help.
Right.
It's science, storytelling,
And wisdom.
all rolled into one.
I agree.
So whether or not you decide to join the 5 a.m. club,
Mm-hmm.
the principles in this book,
Yeah.
they offer a really powerful roadmap
For what?
for personal growth,
Okay.
self-mastery,
Mm-hmm.
and creating a fulfilling life.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
I think the biggest takeaway is this.
What's that?
You have the power to design your life,
Mm-hmm.
create a routine that works for you.
And become the best version of yourself.
It starts with a decision,
Commitment to invest in yourself.
and make each day count.
I like that.
Well, that wraps up our deep dive.
Into the 5 a.m. club.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
We hope you got some valuable insights
And inspiration
to fuel your own journey.
of personal transformation.
Until next time,
Keep those minds curious.
and those ambitions soaring.